on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance, and I'll throw in a bit on Multiply Weezer as well. Okay, first things first, let me check that I am actually broadcasting and people can hear me and things are working, and I do that by going to our Facebook group, which is We Share Abundance publicly in Facebook, so anybody's welcome there. And just for the record, it is the 19th of May 2021, and we've got exciting updates coming. Okay, so where are we? Let me find Facebook, and let me find We Share Abundance publicly, and let me refresh the page, because I know if I don't do that, it never comes up. And hopefully now, beta pre-launch update, May the 19th. Yeah, okay. And we've got comments as well. How about that? Everything is working great. Okay. And we have Philip from Nigeria as the top commenter. What I mean is the first person to comment and say hi to people. And then we've got Dave from the UK next, and then Sanjoy from India, and then Asad from Pakistan, and then Ellie from Suriname, Deborah from the USA, Jan from the Netherlands, Ronnie from Suriname, Jean-Claude from Burundi, Mary Debisi from the USA, Sanjoy from you look excited today. Well, I'm excited every day. How can I not be excited on this journey that we're on? Okay. Where were we? Sanjoy, India. Okay, India, more from India. Bonnie, Scotland in. We've got Greece. We've got Norway. We got more from Canada. Excellent. People from all around the world joining in this community, spreading hope, sharing abundance, sharing love. That's what it's all about. Okay, magic stuff. I'm going to cover some things first, and then I'm going to run over the message that I sent out to everybody about the change in the tokens. And I'll take questions for anybody that doesn't understand anything there. And I'm going to leave that to the end. So don't sweat questions in about it right now at the beginning. If you've got questions, save them till later on, because I won't be answering questions on it until I get round to having done that, or having got there, or whatever the right words are. Okay. Okay. And people, as I say, from all over the world, and it's lovely to see everybody. Many of the people that are here are in service. They're part of support team or KYC team. Many people serve through other ways, through helping their teams. They build teams. People that have just joined serve simply by logging in. It's all a matter of service. And, you know, service is the basis of rewards, the basis of remuneration, the basis of money that you earn. And the greater the service you offer, the more rewards you will get. The better you become at giving service, the more rewards you will get. The more irreplaceable you become, the more rewards you will get. It's all part of the law of remuneration, and it all starts with service and it ends with service. It's all about service. You know, if you look at a brain surgeon who earns a lot of money, maybe 100,000, maybe 200,000, maybe 500,000, maybe $1 million a year. I don't know what they earn, but they earn a lot of money. Because they have an amazing amount of skill in the service that they offer. but they can only offer it to a small number of people. I don't know how many operations a brain surgeon can perform in a year, but it's limited. And it's not something that they can delegate or scale up. It's down to their skill and the ability and the number of hours it takes. So they offer a great service, but it's to a limited amount of people. But they're really, they're hard to replace because it takes years for a brain surgeon to hone his skills. So they qualify on having great skill, being hard to replace, and offering a great service, but not to many people. And so they earn good money, but they're stuck at that level because and it's a good level, but they're stuck at it. They can't just scale it up. You take somebody who is a songwriter or a singer-songwriter, and they write songs and they get good at it and they get a big following of people, and they offer the service of them creating these songs and singing them to possibly millions of people. So they have leveraged their efforts to millions of people, and so they qualify as being serving millions of people with something that is in demand by those people, the service that they want. And they're pretty much irreplaceable because what they do is unique. Okay, there may be other singers that can sing their songs, but if they're a singer-songwriter, they're a bit more unique than just a singer. If they're a songwriter alone, they're not, they're not as unique as a singer-songwriter. Okay, and this all translates into income, and it works throughout the whole of life and your life. If you become good at providing a service, the more people you provide it to, the more money you'll make. It really is as simple as that. All you've got to do is decide how much you want to make and what you're prepared to do to make it. And that's it. It's simple. Okay, let me just see what else we've got. If I remember seeing that. More from Nigeria and from sunny Devon. Yeah, sunny Cornwall as well. Sunny. Been a lovely day today here. And India, Suchitra, another of our team, Victory, very positive guy. Love to see Victory. He's always positive. He's always sharing his testimonials. He serves a lot of people. More from Nigeria. Patrick from Denmark, here to keep his eye on me. More from India. Okay, and Edinburgh. So we've got a couple of Scotties in, and we've got Norwegian, Norway, and we've got more from the USA, California, Leon. Okay, so we've got to this point. Let me get started now with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless We Share Abundance and the members, that their hearts may be filled with unconditional love, and that through that love they find the joy of service, and through that service they attract into their lives everything they want and need in blessings from you. Amen. Okay, and what else have we got? More from India, more from Karachi, India. Okay. So what's been going on? Okay, well, we're getting ready for the switch in We Share Abundance from the WISA token to the Visa Abundance token, and I'm going to cover that in more detail later, but that's basically what's been happening in development today. I doubt whether we've got a message from Devyani, because she knows that I know that she knows, etc., etc. And I want to tell you that we have like 420 forms that have been completed. This is 420 people that have uploaded tokens to their Visa wallet. This means that there were at least 420 individual people out there that held tokens that could affect the exchange prices. And there'll be more, because there'll be some people that have tokens that are not a member of We Share Abundance. We got somebody was trying to load tokens for somebody that's not a member, and that's not possible. Member benefits are for members. If they want the benefits of being a member, they've got to become a member. They can't expect the benefits without being a member. So it's as simple as that. Also on Multiply Visa, there's a couple of things going on there. One thing is we are going to be putting in KYC for Multiply Visa. So there you go, you KYC team. I know you've been having it easy at the moment, but we will be doing verifications for Multiply Visa. It won't be as rigid, but we do need to make sure that people are genuine people. You can have multiple accounts, that's not a problem, but you must let us know who you are and prove it with a photo ID. Can be a driving license, can be a national ID, can be a passport. All these things are acceptable. Okay, an official ID. Now, how long before we get that, I don't know. But it is something that I've told Roy that I want. But we have now also in Multiply Visa the ability to load your wallet using coin payments. And we accept in coin payments about 5 different currencies. The top ones, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Waves. I think something like that. There might be an odd one or two that I've missed. I don't know, but they show up when you come to load your wallet. So it'll make things easier for people. How do you know? How do you do that? If you go to We Share Abundance and you log in, not We Share Abundance, sorry, Multiply Visa, and you log in and you go to the Finance tab and then Deposit Funds, I think it is. And then it looks the same as it looked before. You put in the amount you want to deposit, but there is a drop-down menu now. It says that Waves nodes, and that is if you're uploading Visa tokens. And it also in the drop-down menu shows coin payments, so you can select either of the two and just take it from there, follow instructions. So that is now available in Multiply Visa. Let me just check here in the messages, because I was chatting with Devyani. Okay, she says she's done with the changes for the new token. They're on the development site at the moment. They're not in because we'll be making the switch. And we'll be making the switch once we turn midnight on Thursday, which is when? Tomorrow, I think, is it? Are we on Wednesday today? I lose track of days. Yeah, it's Wednesday today. So midnight tomorrow, we'll be making the switch. And up to midnight, you can deposit tokens for exchange on a one-to-one basis. After that, if you upload tokens they will be converted at the market value to the new token, or returned to you less an admin fee. Okay. So that's been done, and there are also some changes to the withdrawal rules, which she will have completed ready for next month. Okay, and I'll cover that as well when we go through the other things. Okay, and we've got Mauritius in the house as well. Okay, so that basically covers what's going on in development. The support team are great; they're keeping things up to date. But you remember, I said we've had like 420 tickets in. I think not tickets, forms completed for deposits. So that's put a load on the support team, but they've been doing really well, keeping on top of things. I've not had a chance to get in there today. I got through most of my things in time, but then I got called into a couple of meetings, and so I couldn't get there to help out. So, but I know how good they are, so I know that the deposits will be pretty much up to date. And as long as you deposit before midnight tomorrow, you're okay. You're good to go. After midnight tomorrow, deposits of Visa will either be returned to you less an admin fee, or will be converted to the new token. And I'll go into that in a minute. Okay, now there are the numbers. Let's go through the numbers, and then I'll cover more on the tokens and the reasons for changes and this sort of thing. Okay. Right. We've seen some positive responses in the last few days, and the registrations, net registrations, are on the up again. They've been going down for a while, and they are starting to increase now. I'm still not sure exactly how many, but the net increase we know is 41 in the last 24 hours. I'm not sure how many new registrations there, because there are people that we knock out that haven't been active for 2 months, and then in addition to those we have some account closures, but they're just a trickle now. I think there are only about nine that I did today. There will be a few more coming in, and this is good, because if they're not happy, then it's better that they get back anything that they've deposited and leave in a happy frame of mind and go and be happy somewhere else. And we get rid of any negativity here. Excuse me. And then we'll be able to go forward better with a strong group positive attitude. And we got Ghana here. I see we've got Ghana. Hi to everybody, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, I think. You're welcome, and I apologize that I can't see comments from all of those. I only see them from Facebook. What else? Where were we up to? Oh yeah, okay. That was the net registrations. The active members, these are the average of people that are logging in each day, average over the last few completed days, and they're up 330 to 22,605. So that's moving in the right direction. How long for? I don't know, but it's moving in the right direction at the moment. And then we have Pool 1. There's a net increase in Pool 1 membership of 47. So that's 47 new people that have staked Pool 1. And there are 9 new elite members. And the site ranking isn't showing. for either of the sites. It's not updating. It's the same, showing the same as yesterday. And this happened once before, and I went and checked it on Alexa, and it was the same there. So I think they pulled them off Alexa anyway in siteranking.com or whatever it is they normally use. And so if Alexa misses a day for whatever reason, everybody does. So whether we've gone up or down, I don't know, but it won't have changed very much in 24 hours for either site. The coin value, WISA token in CoinRanking was $11.53, which is just 40 cents different than yesterday. The volume was 10,955, so that's down a couple of thousand on yesterday. And in the back office, it was showing at $9.56, which is down $3 on yesterday. And that, of course, in the back office is against waves, and that can fluctuate wildly and quickly. It only takes one person to sell at a low price, and that reflects, boom, instantly. Or we check every 10 minutes, I think. And then if somebody then sells at a higher price, it goes back up. And so it's an indication, that's all it is. CoinRanking 785, which is down one place on yesterday. Multiply WISA, 37 new email verified members and 19 new people that have bought advertising on Multiply WISA. And the advertising on Multiply WISA really, really effective. Something that you should all be doing. Some people say, oh, I haven't got anything to advertise. Find something to advertise. Okay. Okay. And the bonus pool in Multiply WISA is $7,063, and that is up $48 on yesterday. So it's plodding along, Multiply WISA at the moment, just plodding. Okay. Okay, let me just check here. No, I thought we might have another message from one of the developers, but no. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run through the tokens, and I'm going to tell you why we're doing this and what is being done and how. And then when I've explained it all, if you don't understand anything, then you can ask a question and I'll try and clarify it, okay? But hopefully when I go through it, I'll try and make everything crystal clear. I can't guarantee to do that, but that will be my objective, okay? So let me get the message and then I can go through it. Okay. So what are we doing? We're changing from WISA to WISA Abundance, and these are two tokens on the Waves exchange, and we're changing only in WeShare Abundance, not in Multiply WISA. So Multiply WISA is going along the same way that it has been with no changes. Okay. We do have a WISA coin. I've got one that I can access now, but until such time as we can get it accepted on major exchanges, it doesn't serve any purpose. And so we're not going to make it available. Once we decide to make it available, and there is no time frame for this in mind, so don't ask when that will be or when it might be, it'll be when it is opportune. Then you will have the option of exchanging WISA Abundance tokens for the WISA coin on a one-to-one basis. So we're not going to get rid of the WISA Abundance token. We will be introducing the WISA coin. And if you prefer to have the coin rather than the tokens, you'll be able to change any number of them, whether it's one or half a token even, or a million of them, or whatever you've got. and we'll make that change for you on a one-to-one basis. Okay, once that initial thing has happened, then they will both fluctuate in different market values in different ways, because they'll be in different places. We wouldn't put the coin out unless it was available for trade on at least 3 good quality exchanges. Okay, so that's the situation. I was looking at the coin, and we are still looking at another option for the coin, which is somebody that may choose or may not choose to put it on a good exchange. And if that is the case, then we will launch it on that one exchange, and it will give us leverage to get it onto some other exchanges, because that is a good bona fide exchange. Okay, but that is the coin. And why would we want to go to a coin? Well, simply because exchanges are more readily accepting coins. They are considered more people think they're better. I don't know what the reason for it is, that they really aren't, but they have their own blockchain and things like this. So they are different, but they operate basically in a very similar way to a token from our point of view. But it may help us get on exchanges, more exchanges, and that would only be beneficial to the liquidity of the token or the coin. Once again, there is no time span for that. It can happen overnight. It can be several years. It may never happen. Okay, it all depends on how things move along. Now then, WISA. The WISA token has been in a free market situation with restrictions, and a lot of people want the WISA token to be in a totally free market, and so we're making it a totally free market asset. It will be retained, as I said, as the currency in Multiply WISA, and withdrawals will continue to be paid daily from Multiply WISA in WISA tokens. And then they're on the exchange, and they'll float up and down as supply and demand dictates. Okay. So why are we changing in Multiply in We Share Abundance to the WISA Abundance token? Okay. There are lots of reasons for them, but one of the things that forced my hands is that we had a big fraud, and I laid the blame at my doorstep, because I'm in charge of things, and I left the door open to this fraud. And we had a big fraud where a lot of tokens were misappropriated, and we know the culprits. It's a group of round about 45 people, although some of those may be pseudonyms for the other people, so it may narrow down to a few less people than that. But we know all the culprits. We have all their names, and we have their email addresses, and even if they put false names in things, the police will be able to track them through IP addresses, and once they get hold of 1 or 2 people, they will rat on the others, because if they don't, consequences for them will be even more serious. So these people are facing quite a lengthy time in clink, but they won't be on their own, so they'll have all the friends there with them. My recommendation to these people is they return what they have stolen, because that would be a mitigating factor in their eventual punishment, and it would probably mean that they would get off a lot more lightly than they're likely to. So unless they fancy spending several years in a prison in Nigeria, because these people are all from Nigeria, then they ought to think about doing the right thing. And who knows? I mean, if they were to return everything in total, I may be persuaded to even stop the prosecution. Okay, but once it is turned over to the police, and that'll be done probably by weekend. There's no way we could stop it anyway, because it would become a criminal situation rather than a civil thing. If it was a civil thing and we were suing somebody, we could just settle out of court, sort of thing. But it would be a criminal situation. So that's one of the reasons, because in a free market, I believe that the Weezer token is going to lose a lot of value, and so these people won't profit from it. I think that they will probably have to hand over what they've got anyway, whether it's money that they've received from selling these tokens or whatever it is. Okay, but that is one reason that brought this solution forward. Another reason is a lot of members have been pushing for Weezer to be a totally free market, and you will have Weezer as a totally free market, but I don't believe we're ready for a totally free market. And so, to protect the people that have not been pushing for a totally free market, we're changing the token. And so everybody that wants Weezer tokens can have them, and they can have them in whatever quantity they desire, and we'll give them to them in their Waves wallets. When I say any quantity they desire, as long as they've got the funds for them, that is, and they can have them and do with them as they will. And I just hope that they look after them better than the members of some other programs have, where their tokens are down at around about 1 cent or 2 cents, Excuse me. So, point 3, We Share Abundance will change to the Weezer Abundance token midnight Thursday, 20th of May. Now, this is the official time. When it actually takes place may be a couple of hours after that, maybe 3 hours, maybe 5 hours after that, but it will happen not too long after midnight on tomorrow evening, and that is UK time I'm talking about. Okay. There's nothing you need to do. It's a seamless change. You don't need to take any action at all. You don't need to change your wallet. You don't need to do anything. It will just mean that the tokens that you are holding in your Weezer wallet at the time we change will automatically be converted to Weezer Abundance tokens, not Weezer tokens. What effect will that have? Well, I'm not sure what the Weezer Abundance tokens are currently showing at, but I know it's around about 100. I think Devyani mentioned that it was 130, about $130. I've not checked on it. Whereas the Weezer token, as opposed to the Weezer Abundance token, is showing at, what did I say, 11.53. So it means you'll get probably around about an extra $100 per token in value in the current market price. So if you've got 100 tokens, you'll be $10,000 better off at the market value. Of course, that doesn't apply until you sell your tokens, which is something I covered yesterday. It's notional, but I know a lot of people would be happier to see the value in their wallet increasing again rather than going down. Okay, so there's nothing you need to do. It'll just happen. Now then, point 4, from the time of the change in We Share Abundance, deposits will only be accepted in WeSabundance tokens. So from Friday morning, just after midnight, if you are depositing tokens, the only thing we will accept after that date, that time, will be WeSabundance tokens, not Weezer, not Waves, not anything else that people tend to send to us. And so at our discretion, any tokens sent, and I've got make there, it should be may be converted to WeSabundance at the market value or return to the sender less an admin fee. Okay. And if you're sending in, like 0.001 waves, we're just not going to bother with either because the value is too small to cover our time. Okay. So if you are introducing people or if you are loading your wallet yourself from Friday midnight on, well, no, from Thursday midnight, that's 1 second after midnight on Friday British time, which at the moment we're looking at 1937, so you can work it out from there wherever you are in the world. Then you need to be using WeSabundance tokens. You need to pin WeSabundance in your wallet in the same way that you pinned Weezer. Just search for WeSabundance tokens and you can pin that and it'll be there for you. Okay. Point 5, withdrawal from We Share Abundance from next month, June 2021. You'll have two options. And the first option is you can withdraw as much as you want. And when I say withdraw, I mean and get it paid. It may be withdrawn and paid. Okay, so whatever amount of tokens you want to say, yeah, I want these withdrawn, we'll do it for you. Okay, but you will not be paid in WeSabundance tokens. You will be paid in Weezer tokens in the same way that we convert other withdrawals to Bitcoin. We'll be converting to Weezer tokens. So if you've got, let's say you've got 10 WeSabundance tokens that you want to cash in, and let's say they're $100 each, that's $1,000. So we will just take the market value of Weezer tokens and we will send you $1,000 worth of Weezer tokens at the market value. And that is a free market, totally free, no manipulation, no nothing. It's there for you to look after for yourself. Okay. But this is something that people have wanted. They said, well, if you can't pay us, why not you just pay us in Weezer tokens? Well, you can have it in Weezer tokens from June. Okay. Any value you want. If you've got $1 million in, we'll give you $1 million worth of Weezer tokens if that's what you choose to do. And it will be paid. And it will be paid as quickly as we can process the payments. Okay, so it's not an automatic, it's not instant, but it's usually done within 2 or 3 days. If we have a lot of them in, it may take a week, but it'll be done. Okay. The second option is the same as we have now. You can withdraw and be paid in Bitcoin, or we may take another mainstream coin because it may be better for the members because the fees on transfer and things are lower. So we may convert to Litecoin, which is a good one. If Waves bring in Tron, then that would be a good option because their fees are very low. So we may do that. But at the moment, it's Bitcoin as it has been for the last few months. So we will convert. This is your second option. You'll be able to choose which one you want. Yeah, I want whatever I get, and I want to make sure I get it this month. Go for conversion to Weezer. If you are prepared to wait for liquidity, then select the other option, which is the same as it has been, and we'll convert whatever we can sell into Bitcoin, and we will pay the smallest requests first, as we have been doing. Okay, so that's point 5. Point 6. Once the change to Weez Abundance has been made, all purchases and stakes will be made using the new Weez Abundance token. So once the change is made, that will become our in-house currency. Okay. We will still have control of Weezer tokens in the exchange, or let's say control. We'll have Weezer tokens in the exchange. They'll still be there in Multiply Weezer, and if you make a withdrawal, you'll get paid in Weezer tokens. But within our community, it will be the Weezer Abundance token. And the paid program, therefore, when it's introduced, which will be with the new site, will be paid for using Weez Abundance tokens. This follows on from point 6. And because that program is a money transfer program in the same way that Multiply Weezer is a money transfer program, it will operate in the same way. It'll be money in, money out. So the paid program will have a commission structure based on the Weez Abundance token, and any withdrawals from that program will be paid in Weez Abundance tokens. Okay, so you will get them in that way. And you can request as many times as you want, as often as you want, and we will make the payments once a day. We'll go through the list of payments and we'll whack them all out. We'll pay them all once a day, as we do with Multiply Weezer. This basically means that the only way to obtain Weez Abundance tokens in a Waves exchange will be either by purchasing them on the exchange or by a withdrawal from the paid WeShare Abundance plan. So we will have quite a large controlling effect on the value of the Weezer tokens, because people are unlikely to sell them a lot less than they're worth if they're working for them in the paid program. And if we're selling them to pay withdrawals, then we're not going to sell them at silly low prices. And this is going to protect the value. It's going to protect the value of our currency for you people that have been looking after things and keeping your tokens. And of course, the same thing will apply to your nest eggs. They will be in Weezer Abundance tokens because they'll be transferred into your wallet. And so it's all going to be beneficial for you. Point 8, uploads of Weezer tokens to WeShare Abundance made in the 10 days prior to the change. So that basically is from midnight the 11th of May to midnight the 21st of May, will be paid to your Waves Exchange wallet as a free bonus and not deducted from your Weezer Abundance wallet. Let me clarify that. If you have uploaded from Waves 100 Weezer, they will be in your Weezer wallet at the time that we make the conversion, and they will automatically change from Weezer tokens to Weezer Abundance tokens. But once we've got through that conversion, we will take all the forms, because you have to submit a form to let us know what you've put in and when, and we'll just check the validity of your request. And then, as an absolutely free bonus, we will credit your Waves account with that $100 worth of tokens, or the 100 tokens, or whatever it was I said. So all that you've done is you've loaded them, and for a maximum of 10 days or so, giving us time to make the repayments, they'll be back with you exactly what you had. But the big difference is you'll have boosted your wallet in WeShare Abundance by a large extent, and that will be there building a nest egg for you. Okay, understand that you're paying nothing for it. It is something that we've decided to do for simplicity and also because we like to look after our members. So I hope you're going to show a bit of gratitude for that. Accept what you get with grace and gratitude, and there you are, and you'll be in the free market with your Weezer tokens. The form is in number 9. It's a very simple form to complete. You need to put in your name, your email address that you've registered with, your username in WeShare Abundance, the date you uploaded the tokens, the transaction ID, the number of the tokens, and I think that's about it. And we'll download the information from all those forms we get in. We'll put that on a spreadsheet. We'll validate the TXID to the other information that you've put in, and then we will just simply run through. Oh, and your wallet. That's the other thing on the form. We need your wallet address in the Waves Exchange, and then we will simply go through and we'll credit your Waves Exchange account with those tokens. Okay. If you want to read that, it's in your back office. If you have lost it from your back office, if you go into the FAQ page, after I think 2 seconds, it comes as a pop-up. So you can read it also in there. Okay. So let's go up here and let's see what we've got. As I say, there's quite a lot coming. We've had over 420 forms, and they're coming in. We've got. I'll tell you where we are now. 436 is the last form that's come in, and they're still coming in, and they will be coming in over the next day. So we're looking probably at about 600 by the end of the time, maybe a bit more. And so it'll take us time to get all those credits done, but they will be done. Okay, where are we now? Let me see. Let me get up to. Okay, I think we were up here. Okay, so let's just have a look through if they've got any questions. They have launched another token soon. They will launch coin. No, Ma'am, you have a lot of questions. Appreciate it. Where you find the information, don't know. You didn't read my post. I've asked about the withdrawal rules and liquidity of the Weezer coin. I think I've covered that. How can tokens be stolen? I also want to learn. That door has now been closed. It was somebody, sadly, that we trusted, and he brought in a lot of his friends and things, and they thought they were going to have a wonderful time, and I hope they enjoy looking at life through prison bars. Okay, we got more from the Netherlands. Here we got a question, sir. If someone have 5 or 7 accounts in Multiply Weezer, how to verify in KYC in the future, sir? Please tell me. They'll only need to verify once. They put their name and address in all the account. The only difference they need to have is a username and a different email. but their name will be the same, and so it'll be the same verification. Not a problem. And if they mention that they're already verified, we can just simply check that they're already verified and the information is the same, and it'll be done like that. It'll probably be done like that anyway, because our verification team are really, really hot, provided you put in the right information, of course. Visa coin is not launched yet. Yeah, correct. Can we make use of Visa Abundance in Multiply Visa? No. Multiply Visa deals in Visa tokens only. And we've got more from the UK in, from Manchester. Don't know whether it's sunny up there. I'm totally aware that it has not yet been launched. My concern is that it changes. Is there any advantage for members like us? $100 is nothing. One-time Visa MGV was 200 plus, but no one was able to withdraw. You can withdraw. I've covered that. You can withdraw as much as you want. Whether it's $1, $10, $100, $1,000, $1 million, you can have it. What about Multiply Visa deposits? You can make them using Visa tokens, or you can make them through coin payments with any of the coins we accept there. And what we will do with the deposits that come in there is we will buy Visa tokens with them in the same way that anybody else would have had to do to upload Visa if we only had the original thing, which was simply uploading Visa. Will Multiply Visa withdrawals be paid in Visa token? Yes, they'll be paid in Visa token. It's Visa in, Visa out. And we got New Zealand from another support member. And we got Germany in. Tim Stoker, hi there. Sir, I wanted to trade Ether to Visa. Well, do it. You can do that on the exchange. Sanjoy says, pay us in Litecoin. We're considering it, but at the moment, it's all programmed for Bitcoin. It would just mean a change in programming. It's no big deal. But it's a decision we will or will not make. Well, we'll make a decision. It's whether or not we change from Bitcoin to something else. Looks like myself and Yara will be very busy come June. Yes, I think you will be, and we can get you more help as well. Just give withdrawal in WeShare Abundance only elite. Yeah, withdrawals in WeShare Abundance will only be elite anyway. That I've covered in previous sessions. What paid program is different from hybrid plan? The hybrid plan, or whatever we decide to call it, is the paid program. And we got more from Suriname. Hi there. And Sanjoy says, good plan for controlling the new token. Yeah, I think so. All right, now the new site really must come soon. It'll come as soon as it possibly can, and no sooner. Tokens and coins are not the same at all. The tech behind them is very important to understand. I didn't say they were the same. I said from our point of view, they will operate the same. That's from a member's point of view. They will pay and receive and trade. The technical differences behind them is of no importance. So it's not important to understand at all. You don't need to understand your TV to watch a program on it. All you need to do is know how to switch it on, switch it off, turn the volume up, select the channel, and whatever else you can do with the remote control nowadays. I don't know. Sir, I have $600 in Waves Exchange. I want to buy Bitcoin and Visa. Okay, buy it. I have 11 token and my pools 5 and 6 would expire in 2 days, while pools 1 and 4 would expire in 21 days. Will my token be double too? Your token won't change much in the value that you will get for it. If you just go and buy now, you've got 11 tokens, you've got $1,100 worth of purchasing power if you select buy with Weezer in your wallet. At how much time will we get new token in our Wave exchange? Is there any deadline too? You won't get the new token in your Waves exchange. You will get either Weezer or Bitcoin in your Waves exchange. The only time you will get Weezer Abundance tokens, which is the new one, will be if you are in the paid plan and you make a withdrawal from the paid plan. Okay. You only stake pool 1 to pool 6, $103 value. It's only 0.96 Weezer token for pool 1 to 6. Yes, Assad. Thanks for pointing that out to whoever it is. Is it advisable to keep our tokens in our WeShare Abundance account before the exchange take place? You've not really got any choice. There's no way to withdraw them before the exchange takes place. So my downliners haven't got their auto transactions on Weezer. Why is that? I don't know, Dion. But if the auto renew doesn't work, then do it manually. Can you name and shame those guys who stole the tokens so that we're aware of them? I don't think that would serve any purpose, Sanjoy. It's my fault for leaving the door open and creating the temptation. We can't condone what they did, but we have to forgive them and move on. John says we're ready to act on KYC. I know, great. That's a great team, you know, a wonderful team. Can we still sell our Weezer token on the exchange easily? Well, it's a free market. It'll depend on the demand that you create through your optimism. Can we get our nest egg balance after 6 months back to our Waves exchange? No. Eliminate all the fraudsters and criminals from Weezer family. Well, we hope that we have done. Send my Weezer token from Waves to my WeShare account is not going through. Why? Because you're doing something wrong if it doesn't go through. Can we trade Weezer token for Weezer Abundance token on the exchange? Yes, you can. In fact, they're available now. Sunny all day in Manchester. Wow, that's a good one for Manchester. How can we sell Weezer if there will be no buyer? It's up to you to create buyers. Negative attitudes like that will not create buyers. You've got to create buyers for them. Multiply Weezer is a good outlet. There will be others. Is the bonus also for people who bought pools? Anybody that uploaded in that time frame, we're not going to distinguish between people that just uploaded randomly or they uploaded and bought pools. If they uploaded in that time span that I mentioned, we'll treat them exactly the same, no matter whether they use the tokens or not. Hi, greetings from Germany. Hi there. Sir, give us withdrawal in Waves token or Litecoin. Yeah, it's something we're considering, as I say. If I have 20 tokens in Waves Exchange and fill form in and send you how much I get back in Waves Exchange. You don't get Weezer Abundance tokens back in Waves Exchange. If you send 20 Weezer tokens in, you'll get 20 Weezer tokens back. I cannot trade Weezer for Wave on the exchange. Anytime I tried to do it, it always tells me you don't have enough waves. Please, can you assist? Yeah, but buy some waves. You only need half a waves token or even less than that. You've got to pay the fees on the transfer, the trade. So it says they have no value in WeShare Abundance market in Waves Exchange. They are not available for purchase because I put some up there for purchase. If you want to buy them, they're there. Please, why is my transfer not going through? Because you've done something wrong. There isn't enough Weezer token to restate. Yes, there is. If you put them in the cart, you will get $103.98 value for a Weezer token. Just select Weezer on the checkout. It says transferred, but the coins are still there. Then you sent them to the wrong place. You probably sent them to yourselves. 1 to 6 pools has been bought one time. Don't know what you mean by that. Sir, if we are depositing the token and after that you will give us a return in Bitcoin or in another coin, right? So we will immediately get back into Waves Exchange, or that will also be subject to selling the tokens at a good price and liquidity. You'll get back what you deposited in the same form that you deposited it. If you deposited 10 Weezer tokens, we're going to give you 10 Weezer tokens back, and we're not going to deduct anything from your wallet in WeShare Abundance. It's a gift. So if we're buying the Weezer token at 13 each and deposit it, are we going to get a withdrawal of 103? No, you'll get back the number of Weezer tokens that you deposited as a gift. Stephen Valentin says it's called an airdrop, Mr. Frame. No, it isn't, because we're not doing an airdrop. It is simply a gift to our members. An airdrop is totally different. Okay, so that basically covers everything. I think I've answered all the questions, and stay positive, be of service, share love, operate from a position of gratitude and grace, and good things will happen for you. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, with another update on the beta pre-launch of WeShare Abundance. God bless you all, whether you've been watching on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. Thank you for being here. You are appreciated. Without you, WeShare Abundance would not exist. God bless.